morning. Happy Monday. First, let me apologize for being a terrible vlogger this past weekend because it was just not happening for me. I am currently uploading yesterday's vlog, Sunday, whatever Sunday was, the 9th. Today's the 10th. But it's not a whole lot because this weekend was just crazy. And next weekend's going to be even crazier, but it should be very vloggable because it's a holiday weekend. So like Sunday is going to be Easter, which means mass chaos for me, but theoretically still vloggable. And actually, so for the sake of numbers and whatnot, I actually am thinking I would like you guys, if you want, you really totally don't even have to feel obligated to do any of this, but I was about to say, on Easter Sunday, I will be live streaming stuff from my Lutheran church's church service on their Facebook page. And because we're trying to reach a whole new group of people that haven't been to Trinity before, I'm actually very okay with you guys knowing where I go to church. Or the little Lutheran church is called Trinity Lutheran Church, and I will have its Facebook page linked down below. And if you want to go ahead and like that page, whenever you see live streaming this week, unless it's Friday, but if you see live streaming on Thursday or Saturday or Sunday, that's me behind the camera. And it will probably be coming from my phone. I won't be talking. There's a chance you might catch me singing. But if you like the Facebook page, anytime we live stream, it will likely be the sermons, maybe some music. We'll see. I'm hoping that I can get my mom to at least live stream the one song that I'm singing during the Saturday night service. So tune in around 7:15 Central on Saturday night. Just hop on Facebook around 7 o'clock. That's when the church service is. And I don't know, I haven't decided how I'm going to live stream stuff yet, but I want to. We have reached a group that we don't see, like names I don't recognize. And I know a lot of the names in that church because we're very small. So I was like, we need to reach these people other than just posting pretty pictures. Can we live stream? And I got the pastor's permission to live stream. So I'm going to like I said, live stream the sermons, live stream all of that. So the link is down below. It is Trinity Lutheran Church in Des Plaines, Illinois. And yeah, so that's where I go to church. That's where I grew up. And that's where I will be spending most of my Easter weekend. I will be spending the other bit of my Easter weekend at a church called The Bridge. And that is my big church. It is significantly larger than my little Lutheran church, but it is still not like mega church status, and I'm okay with that because I'm not about the mega churches. If that's your jam, that's great. It just doesn't work for me, and The Bridge is about as mega churchy as I would ever want to get. So there's that. Now you know, those are where my churches are, and I love them, and I want you guys to know about them, and because they're such a big part of my life, and you guys are a big part of my life, you should probably know about them too. So links to both down below, but tune in this weekend for live streaming from Trinity Lutheran Church's Facebook page. I don't even know why I ended up on that rant. Oh, because it's Easter. Next weekend's Easter weekend, so there's going to be plenty to vlog. And if I'm not vlogging and I'm at church, I'm behind the camera in the phone at the Facebook page. That's why I got onto that. So there's that. Let's see, this freaking weekend. So Saturday, like I said in yesterday's vlog, I was just so grumpy. Oh my gosh, it was terrible. And like nothing I did made me feel better. It was ridiculous. And sometimes that happens. I blame hormones because my body is confused, and that's fine. And yesterday I was in a much better mood. I enjoyed singing tremendously. It was great. I was at the Bridge yesterday. And but yesterday I experienced something I haven't experienced in quite some time, and it was insatiable hunger. I felt like no matter what I ate, and I tried very hard to make good choices, and all of the stuff I decided to eat was stuff I could track, whatever. I didn't dive into, you guys didn't see the cookie dough cups that I have. I have these like pudding cups, but they're cookie dough. They're delicious. They're 18 points each. So I ate one on Friday, my Saturday, my super grumpy day. It was great. It felt awesome. But I ate like a protein donut, and I ate enlightened ice cream, and I ate pretzels and vegetables and fruit, and everything I ate, I still had this feeling of hunger in the pit of my stomach. I drank so much water to try and get rid of it. I was just insatiable yesterday, and it was driving me nuts because I'm not usually like that. And the worst part is usually when you have like this unquenchable hunger, it's because you're craving something. I could not tell you what I wanted. It's not like I was dying for dessert or dying for a burger or sushi. There was no craving, and I even told my husband this. I'm like, there's not even a thing that I can say, if I go out and eat this, I will be satisfied no matter how bad it is. Like, sometimes you just got to do that. Like, there was one time a couple weeks ago, I really wanted a brookie from the local grocery store. And brookie's like half cookie, half brownie. They're divine. They're so good. And like all I could think about was a stupid brookie. And my husband went out and got them for me, and we had brookies, and I ate one and I was done. I didn't need any more food. I was satisfied. I was full. It was great. So a lot of times if I'm like clearly craving something, like, and it's legit, it's not like I'm bored, but like it's something I can't get out of my head after a few hours and attempted distractions, I'll eat it. It's fine. And usually that solves the problem. No such luck yesterday. None. No matter what I ate, and there was no craving for me to figure out how to satisfy, I just felt hungry, and so it was infuriating. So there was that. That was my Sunday. Singing and insatiable hunger. This week is going to be a weird week for me because I have to balance making sure I keep my voice and my health and my energy in check and getting things done. Because it is Holy Week, it is a 10-10 church service week for me, starting Palm Sunday weekend to Easter weekend. I have successfully finished 4 of them already, which means I have 6 left. So I have to keep my energy up, my vocal quality up, because I am used as a singer. That is my job at churches, at both of those churches, and I'm going to be doing both of those. Singing everywhere, whatever. Not enough of this in the world today, apparently. Slept pretty crappy all weekend, including last night into today. My Fitbit says 5.5 hours, so this is great. Anyway, I'm going to stop rambling. I don't remember what I actually wanted to say to you guys, except good morning. Welcome to Monday, April 10th. And let's do this thing. All right, it's 9:30 and I'm finally having breakfast. This is the Sandwich Brothers Sandwich Thin for 4 smart points. I have this lusciously delicious looking apple. So that is going to be my breakfast. And then I plan on taking Gracie for a walk because we need to walk her, especially now that the temperature is rising. And then once I get back from my walk, I'm going to get ready to go to the gym. And I plan on making a smoothie out of this. This is something I got in my GNC Pro box. I had never seen this before, and I'm super stoked about it. And let me tell you why. It is protein and thermogenics, which helps with the calorie burn, supposedly, calorie burn, all that. So it contains 30 grams of protein, somewhere around here. I don't even know where it is. Protein. 30 grams. It contains only 1 sugar, 170 calories, 1 gram of fat. So I believe when I tracked this, when I got it, a couple weeks ago, it was 3 points for the chocolate shake. I'm going to throw in some frozen berries, some almond milk, 0 points worth of almond milk, just to make a nice smoothie out of it. It contains all of this glorious thermogenic stuff, including 200 milligrams of caffeine. So talk about an epic pre-workout. So I will make this, and that will be 3 points. So all of my morning food consumption will be 7 points total. So I go to make myself some lunch, right? I went and I took Gracie for a walk, and it was a long walk. It was twice around the block, but with a little puppy who is learning how to behave on a leash, it takes a long time. But that's fine. I got like 3,500 steps out of it. Rock on for me. So I haven't gone to the gym yet. I haven't had my smoothie yet, but it's late enough now where I'm like, let me just have some lunch. My smoothie will be my dessert, and then I'll go to the gym. It's the day I'm having. It's fine. So I'm like, I'm gonna make a sandwich. I started toasting an English muffin, got out all the toppings for the sandwich, went to go get the lunch meat, only to realize that apparently my husband finished the lunch meat yesterday without telling me. So I had to do a quick plan change because my English muffin was already toasting. So it's breakfast number 2. I made myself my breakfast sandwich that is 3 smart points for the muffin, and I put 3 pieces of Canadian bacon on here because it's 3 pieces for 1 point. So I have 3 pieces of Canadian bacon, 0 points worth of egg whites, which is 5 tablespoons, and 0 points for the Kraft single. So it's 4 points total for the sandwich, and some grapes. And I'm double tracking again today. I stopped doing that for a while, and then I realized that I actually paid the $30 for the premium of the Lose It app. I was like, I just showed you guys my password. The odds of any of you getting my phone. Where is it? So far, this is what's happening on this. I've eaten 648 calories, and I've eaten, I have to do really quick math, and that was including the smoothie that I haven't had yet, and I've had 4, and that would be 7, 8, and 11 points. So we'll see how these end up matching up at the end of the day. Alright, it's such a gloom and doom day outside that I opted for a hardcore, like, at-home self-care spa day. I got some fitness done. It started pouring rain as I was going to go to the gym, and that made me not want to go to the gym, so I worked out here, which is fine. And now this is, oh, you can't even tell. And now this is happening. Oh yeah, don't I look so sexy? Anyway, this is some hardcore multi-masking at work, and I'm doing like full-on facial, and I thought I'd show you what I've been doing. So I started with this Dr. Brandt Microderm Skin Exfoliant. This is a physical exfoliant that has really, really fine granular texture to it, and it physically exfoliates my skin, so I did that. And then I did a chemical exfoliant for double duty with the Exuviance Performance Peel. So you put this is just like a cotton pad in here, drenched in the peel. You put this all over your skin, leave it for 10 minutes, and because it's an acid peel, you need to put this next step, which is another cotton pad, to neutralize the acid. Then you rinse your face, and that's your chemical peel. So I did physical exfoliation, chemical exfoliation. Then I took one of those extractor tools and went all around my nose and whatnot and got all the gunk out, which I only do, like, that's really risky for your skin, but I make sure that everything is like freshly steamed, well exfoliated, so things just pop right out. So I did all that. I tweezed my brows, I filed my nails, and did all that tool-related stuff. And then I opted for my masks. So I have this one, Out of Trouble, the 10-minute sulfur mask. Just, you can't even see it because it's just on like little acne-related spots. And then on top of it, the black, which you can see, is this Origin's Clear Improvement Charcoal Mask for clear pores. So I put it where my pores tend to be most full and clogged. And then on the rest of my face is the Origin's Original Skin Retexturizing Rose Mask. And then I found, I couldn't tell you what brand these hydrogel under eye things are. They're jelly and they're cool and cooling. But I found them in my little tub of masks. I have a little thing that I keep under the sink with all my masks in it, and that was in there. So I was just like, well, I need to use this up because I don't know how old these are. So I used that up. And then I was originally going to use this hydrating sheet mask after I get out of the shower, but I got this in a FabFitFun box, the spring FabFitFun box, but then I remembered that I had this. And if you notice, the only thing that's in English is this. And by English, I mean like the English alphabet. Everything else is in Japanese because I got these. They're still unopened, but I got this. This is 7 days worth of masks. So one for every day of the week. In Japan, when I was there in 2015. So, you know, this packet is 2 years old. But they're unopened, so I'm going to go under the assumption that they are still good. And I'm trying to, here. So I looked them up just to see exactly what they were, and I found them in English. And it says it's the face mask fresh clear type. So they had 3 different types of masks. in Japan. They have both of these 3 brands, and I bought the pink one and the white one. I've used the pink ones ages ago. But that's the description, and so I thought maybe it might be a good idea, specifically since I'm going to be super busy, stressed, tired, whatever this week. Hello, white balance. Hello. No white balance. Sorry, guys. I thought a 7-day treatment wouldn't be a bad idea, so I think after my shower, I'm going to bust these guys out. So that's the facial part of the spa day. I'm going to paint my nails. I'm going to drench myself in some nice, I'm going to exfoliate my hands, exfoliate my elbows and my knees, maybe even my feet. I was going to go get a pedicure today, but the rain, if I'm not going to the gym, I'm not treating myself to a pedicure. Let's just put it that way. So like I said, I did get some working out done. My abs actually hurt pretty bad, but that's good. That's good news. And I've been doing some cleaning, but it's just been a very blah day. I also had a killer headache. I don't know where it came from, but I try very hard to not take ibuprofen unless I need to, and I took ibuprofen. And I sat with the back massager on me for like 40 minutes and doing mostly my neck, but then up and down my back. I'll show you that later. My husband got it for me. It was really sweet. For no reason. We were out and about shopping, and he surprised me by getting that while I was in Victoria's Secret trying stuff on. So that was super sweet. Anyway, I'll get to that later. So yeah, no pedicure. That's tomorrow. But this is spa day today, so that's the facial part of spa day. Good evening, friends. It is now 11:30 on the nose, and I am here to sign off for the day. Let's see, what else did I do today? Well, I got completely and utterly distracted. Let me tell you this little saga. It's not really a saga, but it's one of those things. I'm trying to figure out how to, there we go, anchor myself here. So I'm on YouTube a lot, right? And recommended stuff always pops up for me on the homepage. And there's a lot of, Weight Watchers related content, beauty related content, and Broadway related content that comes up for me because I am a big Broadway girl, as you guys know. And every once in a while, I strike the jackpot. And tonight was one of those nights. This is a 2-part story. Somebody uploaded a bootleg of Dear Evan Hansen. Like somebody, doing the illegal thing of filming the performance. And every once in a while, if you're lucky, you will find somebody who manages to upload it to YouTube. You'll find it and be able to watch it. And I'm not going to lie, I have seen Hamilton with the original cast because somebody did that. And the video it was divided up into the 2 acts, and it had Lin-Manuel, it had everybody. And my husband and I sat and watched the whole thing and we did it all in one night because we didn't know how quickly it was going to get taken down. So the day I saw it, I'm like, we're watching this right now. And we did it that night. It was like a couple hours after I saw it. Well, tonight I found Dear Evan Hansen. It popped right up onto my front page. And so I literally stopped what I was doing and went out into the other room, turned on the YouTube on my big screen TV, and watched the first act of Dear Evan Hansen. Awesome. Brushed the dog, did stuff while I was watching that because it was like an hour and 15 minutes. Fantastic. Enjoying myself. Go on to Act 2, which was there when I started the first act, and it was taken down. It was gone. Both of the videos were gone. It must have loaded for me in its entirety, the first act, because it was taken down while I was watching it. So I'm, of course, furious about this because I wanted to see how everything is staged. Like, I don't just want to watch it just to say I've seen the show. I'm an actor myself, and I'm trained in musical theater, so I am fascinated by I know the music. I want to see how it's staged. Like, it's a big deal for me to see all of the interactions, the book, which is the dialogue part. Like, what's happening that these songs break out. Like, I'm so invested in the story. And so I wanted to see the second act, and it was gone. So I was like, what? And so just for fun, I hopped on Twitter. People are not smart. In general, I live by that general rule. A person can be smart, but I am convinced that people are not smart. And people were like, they flat out tweeted, "Dear Evan Hansen's on YouTube. Thank you for whoever put this on YouTube." Blah, 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 blah. Tons of tweets proclaiming to the world that this is on YouTube. Of course it's going to get taken down if you tell people about it. I know we're not supposed to be watching it to begin with. I'm well aware of that. But we do it anyway. That's just what we do. And I was done. I know that I'm not going to be able to see the original cast of Dear Evan Hansen or of Hamilton or of anything. And, I've seen Waitress that way too. And I will still pay my money to go and see these shows. Like, they're not losing any money from me personally watching their bootlegs. I love to see all different actors do different roles. But I love seeing the original casts. I love seeing the people that create the recordings that I memorize and I know perform. So I've seen Waitress, I've seen Hamilton, and I've seen the first act of Dear Evan Hansen thanks to YouTube. But people, and I know it wasn't any of you, but I want to put a general rant out there to the people. If something like that is really cool, is online, do not tweet about it. They're gonna find out and take it away. Bah! When I found Hamilton, I wanted to proclaim it to the world. I didn't post a word on Twitter. I didn't post a single word on Facebook. I texted my sister-in-law and that was it. I said, go watch this right now before they take it down. That's the only proclaiming that I did because I knew that if I said something online, someone would find it and take down the video. Guess what people did? They ruined my night by tweeting people about it. Anyway. Hashtag first world problems. Hashtag not really my problem because shouldn't have been doing it anyway. But that was an hour and a half of my time was watching the first act of that. I brushed the dog, which sounds ridiculous to say, but she's so knotted up. I literally spent the whole hour combing knots out of her. And once we successfully get through all of her knots with a little fine comb, it'll be a lot easier, but she hates it. So I did that. I had onion soup for dinner. It was delicious and 7 points. That's about it. I painted my nails finally to complete my spa day. And yeah, I reached my step goal. Life is good. Thunderstorms happening outside. Windows are open though, which is nice. I love having the windows open in spring. And that's about it. I cleaned my office just a little bit. You can't tell by the pile of stuff that's over there, but I'm taking care of that tomorrow. And on that note, I'm going to bed. I just felt the need to rant about that because people are so dumb sometimes. They don't think before they say things. Like, hey guys, this illegal thing's on YouTube. Yay! Anyway, that's the least of my worries, truth be told. So I'm going to sign off for the night. Thank you guys for watching. Have a wonderful, wonderful Tuesday by the time you see this. And I will see you guys tomorrow for another day of who knows what. The chaos doesn't start until Wednesday anyway. So have a good night. Bye.